Hey guys, Old Bess here. Alright, so I'm going to do something different today. This has been something that's been on my mind a lot. It's something I feel very, very passionate about, especially recently. So, as you can tell from the title, I really think that World of Warcraft Legion is going to have the most subscribers ever. Obviously, I could be completely wrong, but it really seems like it very well could be. But I do have a lot of concerns as well, and so I wanted to go into this. All right, so first off, let's talk about right now. So, Warlords of Draenor. So, to be honest, this is all my personal opinion, all of this stuff, and I'm just going to be ranting a little bit. But so with Warlords of Draenor, the game is in a very depressing state right now. The game has been, for those that don't know, the game has been bleeding subscribers left and right. Blizzard, a while back, they used to release their subscription numbers. They decided to no longer do that. You can see servers and realms, they're just becoming more and more empty. You can look on Twitch or other popular media fronts, and World of Warcraft's ranking and popularity, it continues to just plummet. YouTubers, streamers, and all that. It's really, really at a bad place. Obviously, there's still a lot of people playing the game. Yes, there were a lot of fun aspects about Warlords of Draenor, but there just hasn't been much content in quite a while. To be honest, I really expect the next probably 2 or 3 months to continue. They're going to continue to bleed subscribers. It's going to continue to go downhill. It's going to be at a pretty low state, probably the lowest state it's ever been. And this really frustrates me. My expectation of Blizzard is that they would release content frequently. And so these huge gaps are really frustrating for me personally. But I wanted to just address some hope and also some further concern. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is Legion. So 90% of the players that I've talked to, they are going to be coming back for Legion. They're going to at least come and try it out. And so Blizzard is going to get a huge amount of players that come back for Legion, because most of the players I've talked to want to at least try it, and then maybe if it's crappy, they're going to leave. But I just wanted to mention something else. So Blizzard has considered this idea. It looks like it might go forward. So I'll pull this up on the screen here. So Blizzard is considering the following offer. So with the Warcraft movie that releases on June 10th, with the purchase of a movie ticket, they're going to be giving you, I'm assuming it's going to be a code you put in Battle.net or something. They're going to be giving you the full game. They're going to be giving you the full game of World of Warcraft, and also they're going to be giving you 1 month of free game time and an exclusive item. So guys, this is going to be just absolutely insane. Obviously, this is completely dependent on how well the movie does. But even if it does flop, there's going to be a huge amount of players that come into the game because, heck, it's free. They're going to come check it out. And as for the movie, this is my own personal opinion. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie yet. I've seen the trailers and, just people's thoughts about it. But my own personal opinion, I don't think the movie is going to be a complete flop. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to blow the other movies out of the water. I think it's going to be okay. But we're just going to see a huge, huge amount of players come in. So the thing is we're going to have tons of players. We're going to have players come in from the movie. We're going to have players come in just that, unsubbed and want to try the game out. But my concern is Blizzard going to be able to retain these players? Because they've already set themselves up for this great, great thing to happen, but are they going to be able to retain the players? And if you think about it, so this is brilliant. So the movie comes out June 10th. Blizzard has stated that they are planning to release Legion shortly after the movie release. And so if they can have the pre-Legion event that going on within the third, about around the time the movie comes out, and also if Legion can release, within the 30 days of game time that these players will get from seeing the movie, that is going to be huge. And so, again, the biggest thing is, can Blizzard retain the players? And this is my cause of concern. Asmongold, he made a video about this, talking about how Blizzard is starting to go more in the RNG route. So basically what that means is they like loot and achievements and rewards are going to be completely randomized. And that really concerns me personally, because typically players like to be able to work towards something and know that they can get that item. Whereas if it's random, they could in some ways continue to try to work on getting that item or piece of gear, but they may never get it just because luck's against them. So that's really frustrating. So my biggest concern is, will Blizzard be able to retain players? And another thing I want to talk about, if you go to Twitch right now, go to Twitch and look at the top games that people are watching. Now, typically it's like League of Legends, Dota 2, Hearthstone, Call of Duty, and whatnot. If you look at those games, like let's focus on League of Legends. League of Legends, they only have a few maps, which doesn't seem like much content. But they have all these heroes, and the thing is, with these games, is there's so much, the whole random aspect in a good way here is with the players, because you're playing against other players, and every single player plays completely differently. Some of them do really stupid things, some of them are very skilled players, some of them use certain items. It's just completely random. Every game is different, even though you're playing on the same map, and oftentimes the characters are completely different. And that's what they really need to do with World of Warcraft, is incorporate that concept. Because if you look at Warlords of Draenor or the Garrison, like the Garrison has been one of the most frustrating things for players. And if you look at it, it's just you and the computer. It's like, yes, there is random stuff the computer, random missions and stuff, but it's not rewarding at all, because after a while you can predict what the computer does. And, oftentimes with these encounters and dungeons and raids, it's like after you do it for so long, it's like what's going to happen. And it gets boring. So they just need to start incorporating more player cooperation, or just more randomized thing. And if you look at, like, for example, arenas for World of Warcraft, those are some of the most watched things, because you're against other players, you're playing against other players. There's different classes. They pick different spells. They focus on different items. They focus on their gearing is different. Their playstyle is different. Their skill level is different. And every arena match is completely unique. And it's like, that's what you have to do. You just have to incorporate the MMO aspect into the game. And so I'm concerned about that. I kind of feel that's been kind of lost recently. They're just so focused on trying to make these fun encounters. But the problem is they are fun initially, but then people get bored. So anyways, guys, those are my concerns. I just really hope that they can retain the player base. I think they're going to have it's going to be pretty awesome. Like I said, I think the next few months are going to be pretty depressing for the game, but there's going to be a huge amount of hype. And also if they can market, their marketing team normally does a really, really good job. So if they can do the marketing, if they do provide this free, World of Warcraft free with the movie, all the players coming back, it's just going to be insane. I could be completely wrong, but personally, I think we're going to probably have the biggest amount of players that they've ever had in the history of the game. My worry is that what might happen is we're going to see this huge influx of players, and then, a month later, it's just going to be like back to nothing. So I just really hope with Legion that they focus on player retention, just keeping players wanting to play the game, having fun with the game, and not just these mindless grinds, using a computer system, but incorporate the player aspect of the game. So anyways, guys, that's my rant. It's been something I've been feeling passionate about. It's been something I've been wanting to share. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and we'll see you guys again soon.